If you're looking for new shows on Hulu, you're in the right place. Here are the top 10 Hulu series released in the past 5 years. A disclaimer: I don't have full access to Hulu as I live in Europe. When I can see Hulu productions is thanks to an agreement with Disney+, but this doesn't mean that I can watch everything they released in the USA, and you may think there are better things to watch on Hulu than these. No doubt, and feel free to list them below, and I hope one day they will be made available in Italy too. Number 1. Shōgun. This is a 2024 historical drama series based on the 1975 novel that was previously adapted into a 1980 miniseries. In feudal Japan, a powerful lord struggles to survive as rival leaders on the ruling council unite against him. The situation changes when a mysterious European vessel washes ashore in a nearby fishing village, carrying secrets that could reshape the balance of power. What is revealed may grant him a decisive advantage or spell destruction for his enemies. It was so refreshing to see a limited series that was designed to have a proper ending. Well, until they realized they made a masterpiece and got greedy. Season 2 and Season 3 will be dropped at some point. This is a Japanese epic. It's an American production with a mainly Japanese cast, and what made me thrilled was the fact that translation plays a key role in the whole series, which is why I'm happy they didn't dub it, because this is a normal practice in Italy. Some of the main themes, sacrifice, respect, duty, and this show was praised for its cultural and historical accuracy. Get into it knowing that there are multiple gory scenes. If you only have time to watch one Hulu show, this should be it. Number 2. Kindred. This is a 2022 science fiction period series based on the 1979 novel of the same name, written by Octavia E. Butler. A young black woman chasing her dream of becoming a writer leaves behind a life shaped by family duty and starts over in a new city. Before she can find her footing, she is violently thrust back and forth through time, drawn into a plantation in the 19th century. Through these disorienting journeys, long-buried truths about her family's past begin to surface. I wish more works by Octavia E. Butler got an adaptation, and I'm still mad that they changed the story enough to potentially make a second season, except they never delivered it, and they left us on a cliffhanger. I feel like we barely scratched the surface with this adaptation. It's dark, as it inevitably portrays slavery and racism, but it's also a family drama. If you read any of Butler's books, which one do you wish had a movie or series adaptation? And if you watched Kindred, share your thoughts below. Plus, February is Black History Month, so this could be one way to celebrate it. Number 3. Paradise. This is a 2025 political thriller series, and it's ongoing, meaning that the next season is coming soon. In what appears to be a quiet, idyllic community, a Secret Service agent is drawn into a shocking investigation. A brutal killing shatters the calm when a former world leader is found dead. As the case unfolds, the illusion of paradise quickly falls apart. Starring Sterling K. Brown, as I said, Season 2 will be released at the end of February this year. Without spoiling anything, as you start watching the first episode, this seems a regular political drama with a hint of mystery. I highly recommend you keep watching at least until the end of the second episode, and you'll see if this is for you. No matter your genre or trope preferences, the performances are worth your time, in my opinion. This was also one of the best shows I watched last year. We just talked about it in the last video. Number 4. The Clearing. This is a 2023 Australian psychological thriller series based on the book In the Clearing, which is a fictionalized account of the Australian cult group The Family. When a young girl vanishes, a woman is pushed into a dangerous search that reopens wounds from her traumatic past. As she digs deeper, she uncovers a hidden cult working to abduct children in service of a larger, sinister scheme. To stop it, she must confront the nightmares she spent years trying to escape. As you'll see, most of the recommendations on this list are miniseries. This was accidental. The main actress on the poster caught my eye, Teresa Palmer, who is also the protagonist of A Discovery of Witches. Besides, if you miss Eowyn, Miranda Otto is here too. I'm thinking of a recommendation video dedicated to films or shows about cults, because this is not even the best I saw in this category. Would you be interested? Let me know in the comments. Number 5, Black Cake. This is a 2023 drama series based on a 2022 novel of the same name. Years after a woman's mysterious disappearance at sea, her daughter's life is upended by a flash drive left behind after her death. The device holds untold stories of a journey from the Caribbean to America, uncovering long-buried secrets. As her children listen, they're forced to confront their family's hidden past and rethink everything they believed. I couldn't stop watching, and this is the main reason why I recommend it. It's been a while, and I don't remember the specific reasons why I enjoyed it, other than the fact that the setting was new to me. I have since watched a couple of reviews comparing the book and the show, and they were recommending both because I wanted to know more, and I would say this is generally a positive sign. Have you ever heard of Black Cake? Number 6, We Were the Lucky Ones. This is a 2024 historical drama series based on a 2017 book of the same name. A Jewish family is separated by the Nazi occupation during World War II, but their unwavering determination to survive and reunite drives them through the unimaginable hardships of the Holocaust. Amidst the horrors, they hold on to hope, struggling to stay alive and find each other again. This limited series feels authentic and difficult to watch. It took me a while to keep track of all the characters, names, stories, but I soon began caring deeply and I cried multiple times following each plotline. Here you can see believable struggles, and it's a necessary watch. It may help you see the signs of a threat we are all observing right now around us. Number 7, The Dropout. This is a 2022 biographical drama series based on the ABC News podcast of the same name. After dropping out of college, Elizabeth Holmes launches a tech company with the aim of revolutionizing healthcare. Driven by ambition, she creates a dangerous fraud that jeopardizes the lives of millions. In the end, her greed and deception lead to a catastrophic downfall, leaving her with nothing. Once again, a miniseries. Amanda Seyfried was so realistic in this role, but great performances overall. If this story wasn't true, it would be unbelievable. I appreciated the exploration of a complex character and the dark side of the Silicon Valley with its startups and funding system. These gurus are not different from cult leaders in some aspects. If you watched Inventing Anna, which is thrilling too, this is better developed, I think. Number 8, Pauline. This is a 2024 German fantasy thriller drama series. A young woman unexpectedly becomes pregnant after a one-night encounter, only to learn that the father is the son of the devil. The pregnancy awakens supernatural powers within her, thrusting her into a fierce conflict between angels and demons. She must now face the powerful forces determined to shape her destiny. This is the one I wasn't sure if I would recommend, but I thought it deserved a mention as I miss fantasy, as I said multiple times in different videos, and this series attempted to give us a fantasy/superhero story. I read some controversies, and I think that if you watched Supernatural or any other adult fantasy with paranormal elements, you might like this. This looks young adult, but its themes are adult. and you should go into it without expecting a kids show, which was one of the main controversies I saw online. I recommend it only if you crave what I was craving and are open to an okay show. It's not a masterpiece, but easy to watch. At the end, I remember being disappointed by the lack of a second season or some kind of continuation. But once again, this is just if you're a true fantasy fan craving supernatural elements. Number 9, The Stolen Girl. This is a 2025 British crime drama series based on the 2020 novel Playdate. A mother of 2 has her world turned upside down after agreeing to let her daughter attend a sleepover at her new best friend's house. Reassured by the friend's mother's charm and their impressive home, the mother feels at ease. However, when she says goodnight, she has no idea that she's about to be pulled into every parent's worst nightmare. Once again, I'm not 100% convinced this is worth your time unless you're into British crime dramas and are out of Harlan Coben series to watch, just to give you an example. Let's just say that I enjoyed the first part. It was intriguing and I was genuinely curious, but I wasn't sure about the second half. I guess it wasn't satisfying, or simply they better developed the mystery at the beginning and they failed a little bit towards the end. I don't know, if you saw it, what do you think? Number 10, A Murder at the End of the World. This is a 2023 psychological mystery sci-fi thriller. A tech-savvy Gen Z amateur sleuth is invited, along with 8 others, to a remote retreat hosted by a reclusive billionaire. When one of the guests is found dead, she must use her skills to uncover the truth and prove it was murder. With time running out and conflicting interests at play, she races to solve the crime before the killer strikes again. Another limited series. This is flawed, yet it's unique enough for me to still remember it and separate it from similar stories in my mind. The setting is definitely a huge plus for me. The mystery may be a little predictable, maybe, but I enjoyed the sci-fi elements, and I wish there were more shows or even movies like this one. If you watched any of these, what are your thoughts? Share them down below. And now that you watched this, check out the video on the screen. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.